Welcome to RCTC, and congratulations on making the decision to invest in your future. We've been educating students since 1915, and we're proud to be the first two-year college in Minnesota. But enough about us. We're here for you, to help you develop your strengths and reach your goals. This orientation video is an important start toward helping you succeed at RCTC. We'll cover the following. First, we'll discuss your personal education plan. Then, we'll show you some really valuable resources for students. We'll talk about paying for college. And of course, we'll discuss student life. And finally, we'll take a little tour around campus. Let's start with why you're here, your education. Your first assignment is choosing the career that's right for you. Your career goals will determine the educational path you'll take at RCTC. Career and occupational programs prepare graduates for immediate employment. Transfer students begin their program at RCTC in preparation for further studies. If you are in a career or occupational program, your chosen program will determine the courses you take. If you are in a transfer program, you will complete a liberal arts path, commonly called Generals.
Generals reporting for duty.
Where you enroll in courses you are interested in that also fulfill your transfer goals. RCTC's partnership with Winona State University, Rochester, sometimes called 2+2, offers student career pathways in health sciences, education, technology, and business. Best of all, you can complete your educational goals from start to finish at University Center, Rochester, or you may choose to transfer outside of the Rochester area. RCTC counselors can help you put together a transfer plan to any university or college. Transfer planning begins on your first day at RCTC. You may be undecided about your career path and plan to take classes that will help you discover what you want to be. That's very common. RCTC dedicated advisors and counselors are trained professionals who can help you make these important decisions. Feeling stuck? They can help, and the earlier you meet with them, the better. Accomplishing your goals requires knowing where to get information you need. So make sure to look at the college catalog. This provides information about RCTC services, academic programs, and course descriptions. You can access the catalog on our website 24 hours a day. Now that you've chosen your career path, you can choose your courses. You should know that some courses require prerequisites. Prerequisites are courses or placement levels that must be completed prior to enrollment in that course. Your placement levels are determined by a new student assessment called AccuPlacer, or Transferred English and Math Courses, or ACT scores. The AccuPlacer assessment test determines your course placement, so you definitely want to take it seriously. If you haven't completed assessment testing and you're not exempt from it, you will need to complete the placement test before registering. RCTC offers over 1,000 courses in over 70 subjects. Knowing how you learn can determine which course paths are best. Face-to-face courses are delivered in the traditional classroom format. Online courses are delivered using an online tool called Desire to Learn, or D2L. These classes carry the same expectations as face-to-face classes, but syllabi, instructional materials, and participation is all through the internet. Hybrid classes blend the two versions together. If you're not sure what types of classes you want to enroll in, consult your advisor or counselor before you register. Students who are full-time at RCTC must take courses that together carry 12 credits or more per semester. Depending on how quickly you want to finish, your advisors and counselors can help you determine how many credits are right for you. When you register for classes, you will use the campus web portal and register online. This web portal is a tool you will use for registration, checking your grades, printing unofficial transcripts, checking on your financial aid, and paying your bill. Keep in mind, RCTC doesn't mail out invoices, so you're responsible for accessing your tuition bill and making a payment before the published deadlines, which we'll get to in a minute. Another important resource is your Degree Audit Report, or DARS report. DARS identifies which coursework is required to complete your degree, which coursework is in progress, and which has been completed. DARS reports should be reviewed before and after you register and when meeting with your counselor or advisor. Change happens, but if your major changes, you must notify admissions to ensure you can make class selections for the degree you are seeking. You may need to make changes to your schedule once you have registered. Dropping a course is like unregistering for it, and up until the 5th day of each semester, you can make changes to your record without academic and financial penalties. The policy about adding, dropping courses is published online and in your orientation materials. Other dates to be aware of if classes aren't going well or a class is not what you thought it would be are the dates by which you can withdraw from a class. Withdrawals are reflected on your academic record as a W. You still bear financial responsibility for your registration when you withdraw from classes. In addition to keeping ahead of drop and withdrawal dates, it's very important to keep the following in mind. All students at RCTC are expected to maintain good academic standing. That means 67% of courses must be completed with a cumulative GPA of 2.0 or higher. If you are not in good academic standing, you will end up on academic and financial aid probation, then suspension. It's your responsibility to manage the classes you register for and that the courses fulfill your educational goals. If things aren't going as you expected, please seek help from the RCTC advisors and counselors. They've seen it all and can really help you get back on track. RCTC supports students outside the classroom with outstanding learning resources. This includes Goddard Library and campus learning centers. You'll find the Learning Center off the atrium on the 3rd floor is a comfortable study area with print and online resources, computers, and other interesting reference materials. The Learning Center is staffed by RCTC students, staff, and tutors. The more you know about where to find help, the more likely you are to accomplish your goals. RCTC learning resources also include tutoring, including drop-in tutoring, disability services, counseling, multicultural services, which includes support for students who use English as a second language, and student support services, which cover learning styles, study strategies, test taking, and more. When you're a student at RCTC, you have wonderful technology resources at your fingertips. Your orientation materials give a full explanation of these areas and how to activate them. As you begin college, this is the perfect time to develop important skills that will help you manage your money now and in the future. Unfortunately, college is not free, and when you register, you are taking on financial obligations. Keep up with your tuition and fees. Commit yourself to managing your finances well. RCTC establishes a due date for final payment of tuition and fees prior to the start of each semester. After completing registration, you can check your account. Payments can be made online using MasterCard, Visa, or eCheck. Payments may also be mailed or made in person at the RCTC cashier's office. RCTC will drop all classes for students who have not paid in full, do not have an approved deferment, or who do not have an established payment plan by the due date. Late fees can also be assessed, so you'll be in good shape if you pay your tuition and fees by the due date, or If you have an approved deferment, such as you've signed up for a fax payment plan to make payments over the course of each semester, you've applied for financial aid, or if you have an approved payment from an outside vendor or scholarships, you're a veteran, certified for VA benefits, you're a post-secondary enrollment options student, you are always responsible financially and academically for your course registration. So if you have registered and you do not intend to enroll, you must drop your classes. A quick note on financial aid. To be considered for financial aid at Rochester Community and Technical College, you must complete the free application for federal student aid known as FAFSA. This form can be submitted via the government website at www.fafsa.ed.gov. Applying for financial aid is not a guarantee of aid to pay for college, so make sure that you are ready for the financial commitment of your educational plans. So remember, file a FAFSA to be considered for financial aid. Keep track of due dates after you register, make payments or arrangements for deferral by the due dates. And if you need to drop classes, do so within 5 business days to avoid academic and financial penalties. It's important to know that RCTC is legally obligated to protect your student records. The only information that can be shared with others about your record is what's called directory information. At RCTC, this includes your name, program of study, enrollment status, hometown, and email address. If you don't want this information accessible to the general public, you can request to have your information withheld. If you want someone other than you, such as a parent, to be able to access more information about your record than this list, you need to fill out an authorization form. Both actions can be accessed from the Admissions and Records Office. RCTC is committed to providing a robust student life program. You can expect that the demands of college can be stressful at times, but there are services, facilities, and staff to keep you on track. Your physical and emotional health is important to your academic success. Confidential health services are available to all students, as is our outstanding fitness center. Need coffee, a snack, or a meal? Students enjoy the variety and convenience of campus dining with cafeterias in both UCR and Hines Center and the Cafe Express in the Health Sciences Building. Each semester, we hold a Student Success Day filled with presentations, information, and opportunities for community, all designed to help you succeed. Students who are involved in extracurricular activities tend to do better in the classroom than those who don't get involved. Our unparalleled student life program gives you many opportunities for involvement. And as an RCTC student, you can attend campus sporting events, concerts, and theater productions free of charge. Whether you are a member of a team or a fan in the stands, RCTC athletics are alive and thriving. Soon, UCR, Hines Center, the Health Sciences Building, and the Regional Sports Center will become second nature. But the first few days can feel like you're in a maze. The building maps on the RCTC website can be a good resource. The buildings are abbreviated in signs throughout campus. So, for example, Goddard Library is GL, Health Sciences is HS, and Hines Center is HA. Speaking of Hines Center, that building is located a quarter mile from UCR. So, if you have a class that meets in a room beginning with HA, HB, HC, or HH, you won't find it here. You'll find it here. Not here, here. So schedule your classes with this in mind. Many of the student services you may be looking for early in the semester, such as financial aid and the cashier's office, are located here in Student Services Building, or SS. One of the next things you'll need to do is get your ID card. For that, you will go to Goddard Library. You'll want to know that the Technology Support Center is right below it and houses the Student Computer Help Desk too. That's another student service that might come in handy. You'll also need to get your textbooks. You can access the bookstore in person or online to get your textbooks. With a complete class schedule, you should be able to get all your books before classes start. This will help ensure you're ready to go on day one. We've covered a lot of topics, and you're almost ready to begin your new experience. Here are a couple of tips to keep in mind. Before classes start, spend some time getting to know your way around campus. Find the locations of your classes and the services we've discussed. Attend your classes. It sounds simple, but a fundamental part in succeeding in your goals is to show up and be present to learn. And finally, know we are here to help. RCTC counselors and advisors and staff members are here for you. One of the smartest things a student can do is ask for help. Good luck. Now, get there.